Oh, as to how I can identify them, vampire links, when I was a kid, I had a considerable interest in zoology. Um, and some of it sticks with you. In fact, I wanted to study zoology, but for various reasons, I wasn't able to. At one point, I kind of wanted to be the next David Attenborough, but that was not to be. Hang on, am I missing anything behind me? Not really. Ooh, I want... Hey, actually, there's a point. One thing we haven't seen at all is squid or octopus. I kind of would have expected to. Something like Humboldt squid would make a very interesting addition. Those things are terrifying. They're, as big as a man, and they hunt in packs. Okay. Thivia? Does that look vaguely familiar? Okay, the way out is over there. Oh, now those are either sea cows or dugong. And those are ocean sunfish. I think they're also called mola. One of the biggest fish in the ocean. And arguably one of the most absolutely stupid creatures on the planet. Sunfish. Those things can suffer sunburn. The only reason that they are so successful is because each female lays literally tens of millions of eggs every breeding season. Literally tens of millions. And out of those tens of millions, it is estimated that 2 survive. So they survive basically because they lay so many eggs. There are regrettably videos around of people cutting them up in Asian fish markets. It's a bit of a shame. They are quite magnificent. And they can jump out of the water, apparently. So is this another hawksbill? I think it is, isn't it? Yes. Now, I wanted to identify where did they go. Oh, that is I think that is a blue shark. Yep. I think that's a blue. No, silky. I'm wrong. Okay, now that I know, I can say, okay, I should have known. The pectoral fins weren't long enough, and it's not slim enough. But I was after... I think they're dugong. They're not manatee. They shouldn't be manatee. Manatee are not deep ocean creatures. Now, where did they go? Oh, there they are. Yeah, I'm going to guess dugong. And I hope I'm pronouncing the name properly. Manatee? I'm sorry. This is... I think this is the wrong environment for manatee. They're normally, I think, a shallow water species. That's why you find them off the coast of Florida. I wonder, if I get to the end, do I get to... I assume there's an end. Well, there has to be an end. Do I get to revisit areas, or do I have to replay from scratch? Either one is fine, actually. Alright, so there's... I say there's the exit. There's one minor problem with that being the exit. I don't have my little friend with me to get me out. So... oh, there it is. What's on? Oh, it's a lobster. I was wondering what that was on the bottom. So that appears to be the purpose of these things, to get you through certain doors so that you can move on. Okay. Now I have to find out what those are. Eagle ray. Okay. I was going to say, please don't do a Steve Irwin on me. I don't think eagle rays are stingrays. Now, if this is supposed to be kelp, why is it a sort of orange colour, or is it not supposed to be kelp? You know, I'm kind of getting used to this sort of whole submerged civilization thing. When it's like this, it's not so bad. Although suspiciously clear of the kind of growths that you would normally expect. They should be covered in seaweed and mud and barnacles. Oh, this is still turning? That is an extremely long chain. Alright, using video game logic, there should be another chain over here. Well, yes, obviously. What I meant is another one of those winches. Or is this the way I came in? Yeah, I think this is the way I came in, isn't it? Yep, that's the way I came in. As the indicator there helpfully points out. Okay, alright. So then, if I go round this way, do I find another winch? Oh, I have 4 people watching the stream. I think that's a record for me. Do I want to go out that way? Is there anything else for me to see? Why do I get the feeling because it's not red armor? Oh no, I can get out this way. More tube worms. Ah, and there's the other winch. Of course, what we're doing here is the classic video game horror trope. If in doubt, you come across a dial, turn it. You know, you do have to wonder about a mechanism that's been submerged in salt water for so long and yet is still functional. I don't... Yes, what's its energy source? Yes, I'm sorry. I think about things like this when I'm playing these games. Oh, that's a moray eel statue. Yes, rather improbably equipped with hands, but okay. Did the Egyptians have fish-headed gods? I don't think they did. I think the gods of theirs that had heads were all land animals. I think. Oh, wasn't there a frog-headed? I think they had a frog-headed god. I'm trying to remember. Oh, grief. I have very poor knowledge of Egyptian mythology, but I remember bits and pieces of things. And now my mind is trying to make a link between the mythical plagues of Moses and some of the attributes of the Egyptian gods. And I think there's a link between the plague of frogs and the Egyptian frog-headed god, or god of frogs, because I think he actually was known to cause plagues of frogs in Egyptian mythology, that is. As I recall, I could be completely wrong about this, my memory wants to say that a few of the plagues that Moses in the mythology inflicted upon Egypt are associated with the attributes of Egyptian gods. The frogs, I think the... Oh, there's an octopus! We saw an octopus. Okay, I'm happy. I'm very glad we have an octopus. So yes, of the... I can't remember how many plagues there are in the Exodus myth. But I think the plague of frogs, the water turning to blood, and I think the plague of, what was it, flies, are associated with Egyptian myths. Oh, that's a... Is that a cone shell? I think that is a cone shell. And those things, if I am right, those things actually hunt fish. And you may be thinking, how on earth does something like that hunt a fish? Well, the fish gets close enough and it fires out a harpoon, which is contains a venom, and a very dangerous one, even to humans. And that's how they catch fish. Yeah, I think that's a cone shell. I was not expecting to talk about the plagues of Egypt when I started this, but my mind goes in strange directions. Alright, we're coming up for 2 hours, so what I am thinking is we head over this way, see where this leads, and once we get through, possibly call it a day. And then I might continue this tomorrow, actually. Everybody up for that? Same time? Oh, so just normally I stream daily, except for Saturdays, although sometimes I do on Saturdays. This Saturday I probably won't be able to. Lionfish. Oh yes, I could talk about lionfish. They're also venomous, but apparently good eating. So yeah, I won't be able to stream this Saturday, I don't think. So yes, I can probably continue to stream this tomorrow, skip Saturday, and then Sunday is traditionally Journey of the Wingless, which is a series I started for Sky Children of the Night. Oh, that is a great white. I think that's a great white. Couldn't catch up to it to find out. I'm just looking for a decent stopping point, to be honest. My curiosity is piqued. I want to investigate more. What's up? Are we in a cave? No, we're not. Alright. So what I'm probably going to do is just surface and call it a day. I will split this up into bits so that you don't have to re-watch the entire 2-hour live stream. You can watch bits of it. I do post about 4 or 5 hours before I'm due to start. I will post a I will schedule a live stream and you should get notified. I think you should. Right, well thank you everybody for being with me through this. This actually turned out more interesting than I expected. That's nice. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.